Protests remained peaceful today following the district attorney's decision not to charge Officer Matt Kenny in the shooting death of Tony Robinson.
But there is still a great deal of anger and sadness in the community and among the Robinson family's friends and supporters. Reverend Alex G. is the pastor of Fountain of Life Covenant Church in Madison, and he is a lifelong Madisonian. Welcome. Good to see you, Alex.
It's good to be here with you, too. Thank you for inviting me.
You know, it's interesting. Many people in the community who feel that the district attorney's decision was the right decision and was just also seem to understand that the reaction, including anger, among many in the black community is justified. And
yes.
You almost coined the term justified anger.
Right,
You've written about
right.
it a lot. How would you say the mood of the community is today?
It feels very somber. A number of us were texting or Facebooking each other this morning asking, how are you feeling today? Some of us just went to bed early, but I just felt heavy yesterday. I mean, I understand the job of the district attorney and the information that you've got to take a look at, but those of us who aren't very well versed in legalese don't understand at what point do you use lethal force. Can you disarm someone? Why wasn't there backup? Why were there 7 shots? Why did it take the family so long to be able to see their son? And so I just think that there's so many unanswered questions. It's such a highly volatile time for our community. I mean, let's not forget what's been going on in Madison prior to this. Then you add to that Ferguson and Baltimore and Cleveland and Staten Island, and it just seems to be an unending aggregate level of pain and distrust. And it's tough. It's tough to be a leader in the African American community and try to foster hope and encouragement. It's difficult these days. Faith comes in handy.
But it has remained peaceful here. Why do you think that is, where it hasn't in the other cities that you mentioned?
Sure. I mean, to be quite frank, violence could happen here, but I think what's made a difference is we had a head start. The Race to Equity report, the Madison Prep discussions, the Justified Anger article. We started talking about these things before the nation started really having close-up and snapshots of these issues. So we were having these discussions way before Ferguson. So we started talking. We started bringing groups together. We were asked to come to talk to churches and Rotary and other groups based upon what our experiences were. So we weren't quite caught off guard. And we covenanted to work together and to talk together. So we got out in front of this unfortunate incident by talking and building a level of trust, and even communication where trust may be damaged, there's still a level of professionalism and openness to the discussion. But I think the goodwill to build those bridges and to have discussions is what's put us in this place. Not just that we're Madisonians and we're nice, but we have done some of the heavy lifting by talking with each other prior to this happening.
Do you think Tony's death has the potential to be a catalyst for permanent change to address some of the inequities that we have in our community?
I sure hope so. That's the desire of his mother. As you know, when I talk to the family, they always talk about the legacy that he wants to leave. I think the week he died, he told his grandmother, "I get it. I know what I'm here for. I know what I'm supposed to do." I think his death, along with the other things that are happening in the community and have been happening in the community, can be the appropriate catalyst for the change that needs to happen. It is certainly the proverbial straw that could break the camel's back, that will allow us to realize we've got to do something different. You know, do we need to police differently? Do we need to hire differently? Do we need to de-escalate differently? So I'm hoping that it puts the issues on front and center so that it at least causes a conversation that should cause some of the structural change that we need to see.
Moving forward from here. Alex, thanks for being with us today. It's great to see you again.
It's good to see you too.
Thank you.
Alex,
it's good to see you.